Hi, welcome. I'm Lisa, and I'm glad you made it here for chair yoga this evening. Before we get started, just a few housekeeping things. First, you should always consult with your physician before engaging in any physical activity program. By participating in this online exercise class, you assume all dangers, hazards, and risks of such participation. The exercises demonstrated by me in this online class can be physically demanding. If you are unable to safely perform these exercises, please modify them for your own safety or choose a different set of classes. Keep in mind, I cannot see you. Therefore, you are not being monitored. So it really is up to you to listen to your body and do what's best for you and modify where needed. Make sure you're drinking plenty of water. Let's get started. Okay, to begin, make sure you have a chair, preferably without wheels. Well, definitely without wheels, preferably without arms, because it will give you the most amount of freedom in your body with the moves and the postures. The class today will consist of some seated postures as well as some standing postures to challenge your balance. Okay? So let's get started by just taking a quick moment here to check in with ourselves and become present in our bodies. I invite you to close your eyes for just a moment and just begin to breathe naturally, inhaling and exhaling as you naturally would. And just begin to notice the coolness of the air as it enters your nostrils on the inhale, and the warmth of the air as it exits your nostrils on the exhale. And just take a few breaths like this, noticing without trying to change, without trying to judge, without trying to tell a story, just noticing your breath. And while you're inhaling and exhaling, I'd like you to begin to come in tune with your body. Starting with your toes and working your way up to the crown of your head, just noticing any sensations you might feel in your body. Anything that feels exceptionally well this evening, and anything maybe perhaps it might feel a little sticky. Again, no judgment, no stories, just noticing. And Waldo is going to be joining us today for our practice. And take one more inhale in through the nose. And exhale, sigh it all out. One more inhale, deep into the belly. And exhale, sigh it all out. If you haven't done so already, flutter open your eyes. And let's begin. Inhale, circle your arms up to the sky, fingertips reach tall, lift your gaze. Exhale, turn your palms out, clear your space. Inhale, palms circle up and overhead, lift your gaze. Exhale, clear away anything you no longer need. Allow it to go away. One more time. Inhale, circle your palms up and overhead, lift your gaze. And this time, exhale, bring your palms to your heart center. Nice. Let's start by bringing some gentle movement into our body. We're going to start with the neck and work our way down. Bring your palms to your hands. Inhale. Look over your right shoulder. Exhale, drop your chin down towards your chest. And circle your head down and around until you inhale up on the left. Exhale, drop your chin down and circle around until you come up on the right. One more time each side. Exhaling down and around. Inhaling, coming back up. And exhale down and around. Inhaling, coming back up. And then bring your head back to center. Let's bring some movement into our shoulders now. On the inhale, you're gonna draw your shoulders up to your ears and exhale them back and down. A couple more times, inhaling up, exhaling back down and around. One more time, inhale, draw your shoulders up to your ears, exhale them back down and around. And now let's reverse that. So inhale, draw your shoulder blades back, inhale them up, exhale back down and around. Two more times, inhaling back up, exhaling down, forward. One more time, inhale back and up, exhaling forward and down. Okay, grasp your hands in front of your heart. Exhale, push your palms out. Inhale, draw your arms up to the sky. Exhale, kiss your arms, drawing your shoulder blades together. Two more times. Palms come to your heart, grasp your hands, exhale, push away, stretching into that space between your shoulders. Inhale, circle your palms up to the sky. Exhale, in your heart. One more time, bring your palms to your heart. Exhale, push your palms away from you. Inhale, draw your palms up to the sky. Maybe this time you lift your gaze. Exhale, draw your shoulder blades back, cactusing your arms. And inhale, bring your hands to your heart. Bring your left hand to the bottom of the chair. Inhale, right arm rises. Exhale, take a side bend to the left. Inhale, back up. Exhale, down. Inhale, left arm rises. Exhale, take that same side bend. Inhale, coming back up. Exhale down. One more time each side. Inhale. Right arm rises. Exhale. Take that side bend. And this time, maybe you can draw that right shoulder back just a little bit, and maybe you can lift your gaze towards the sky, opening up the right side of your heart. If you've lifted your gaze, bring your gaze back to neutral. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, right arm comes down, other side. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, take a side bend. Maybe draw that left shoulder back. Maybe lift your gaze. Your choice, your body, your practice. Inhale, bring your head back to center. Arm comes up. Exhale, bring it down. Okay, a couple twists. Inhale, circle your arms up and overhead. Exhale, twist open to the right, bringing your left hand to your right knee. Right hand comes behind you in the chair, on the seat of the chair. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, twist. Take one more inhale. And this time as you exhale, maybe you're able to gaze out over that right shoulder. Inhale, come back to center, arms rise, exhale, twist to the left. So right hand comes to left knee, left hand comes behind you on the seat. Inhale, lengthen your spine. And exhale, twist open a little deeper. Inhale for length. Exhale, twist. One more time, inhale, lengthen. And this time as you exhale, maybe you can gaze out over that left shoulder. And then come back to center. Okay, nice. Let's just do a little bit of movement for our legs here, and then we'll get started with some yoga postures. So go ahead and inhale, draw that right knee in towards your chest, keeping your spine nice and long. And point and flex your toes. And maybe circle your ankle one direction. And then the other. And then bring that foot back down. Inhale, draw that left knee into your chest. And if this hurts your knee by grasping onto the shin, grasp behind your thigh. Keeping your spine nice and long, nice and flex. And maybe circle your ankle one direction and then the other. And then set that foot back down, stretching into your right leg. My chair so you can see my foot here. Stretching into that right leg, toes pointing up towards the sky, palms on either thigh. Inhale, draw your shoulder blades together, lift your heart. Exhale, hinge from the hips. So you're beginning to just stretch in the back of that right leg and those hamstrings, creating some space. Inhale, coming back up, bringing that right foot with you. This time, exhale, left foot comes to the earth, toes pointing up towards the sky, palms on either thigh. Inhale, lift your heart, draw your shoulder blades back. Exhale, hinge forward from the hips. Getting a nice stretch through the back of that left thigh. Those hamstrings through your calf, maybe even down into your ankle. Inhale, coming back up. Bring that foot in with you. Let's do a figure four stretch just to kind of get some movement into our hips a little stretch into our hips. So I'm going to give you a few different options here. Option one would be to cross your right ankle over the left, allowing your right knee to drop open to the side. This can already have quite a bit going on. So if this is where you stay, this is where you stay. If you'd like to go a little deeper, perhaps you balance the outside of your right foot, bringing the sole of that right foot to the instep of the left. That'll drop the right knee open a little bit more, creating a deeper stretch through the hip and through that outside of that left leg. Or if you'd like to go even deeper yet, cross that right ankle over the left knee. If you choose option three, make sure you're keeping that right foot flexed to protect that knee joint. Also, if you've chosen option three and you're barefoot, I invite you to weave your fingers in between your toes, giving yourself a yogi handshake. Make some space in your foot. Inhale, lift your heart, draw your shoulder blades back, and then exhale with a nice long spine hinging from the hips. Just take a breath or two here, breathing into that right hip. Gaze us forward. We're not rounding into our back, we're keeping our neck nice and long, keeping our spine nice and long. Inhale, come back up. You chose that yogi handshake. Go ahead and release that handshake and cross that leg. Let's go to the other side. So again, your options. Option one, cross your left ankle over the right, allowing that left knee to drop open any amount. Option two, balance on the outside of that left foot, bringing the sole of your left foot to the instep of the right. Again, allowing that left knee to drop open yet a little bit more. Or maybe you come into option three, which is to cross that left ankle over the right knee. If you choose option three, make sure you're keeping that left foot flexed. And maybe you decide to do that yogi handshake on this side as well. Inhale, draw your shoulder blades together, lift your heart, and then exhale, hinge from the hips. Don't forget to smile. Take a breath or two here, sending some love to that left hip. And inhale, rise back up. Release your grasp. Uncross your legs. Okay. Go ahead and turn to the right side of your room, the right side of your space. Make sure that right leg is planted firmly on the chair. You're going to step that left leg out. Now the left leg can come straight up from the hip. Maybe it comes back on the diagonal, or maybe you're able to step it all the way behind you. Your choice, your practice, your body. Go where your body feels best. I do ask that you keep the sole of your foot planted firmly on the earth. It'll help engage your leg and it'll also help to protect that knee joint as well. So you're pushing out through that pinky side edge of your foot. Your right knee is pointed forwards. Your foot is flat on the earth. Think about your upper body and your shoulders. Shoulders are stacked over your hips. And then exhale. You're gonna bring your arms out to a T and gaze out over those right fingertips. Strong warrior here. On your inhale, drop your left hand down, circle your right arm up and overhead. Exhale, bring your arms back to a T. Inhale, bring those right fingertips forward, and exhale, bring that right arm down to the inside of that right leg. Bring your left arm up to the sky. Think about what your shoulders are doing. Maybe you can push into that right knee and that right thigh a little bit more. And draw that left arm back just a little bit, opening up the left side of your heart. Gaze can be forward, or maybe you gaze up at those fingertips. If you've lifted your gaze, bring your gaze back to neutral. Inhale, coming back up. Exhale, bring your arms out to a T. Take an inhale here. And then your next exhale, bring that right forearm to your right thigh. Your left arm up and overhead. Drawing that left shoulder back. Bicep parallel to your ear. Take a breath here. And then exhale. Bring that left hand behind you on that chair. So just grab a hold of the chair so you can drop that left shoulder open just a tad. Creating some space in that left shoulder. You can stay here and maybe drop your right ear to your right shoulder. Take a breath or two here. You've had your right ear towards your right shoulder. Lift your gaze. Release your right hand. Grab a hold of your chair with both hands and heel toe that left leg in. And sitting here with both legs coming out at a 90-degree angle. Bring your left arm down inside your left leg. Bring your right fingertips up to the sky. Just getting a nice stretch here. So pushing your forearm into your left thigh and drawing your right shoulder back. Stretching into that right shoulder. And if this doesn't feel good for your shoulder, you can always bring your arm down and maybe grab a hold of the back of the chair and draw your shoulder back. Your choice, your practice. Coming back up to neutral. Bring that right leg in. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. So turn to face the left. Make sure that left leg is planted firmly on the chair. Then you're going to either step that right leg out from the hip, out on a diagonal, or perhaps it steps behind you. Again, think about the placement of the sole of your foot. That really is important to keep the sole of your foot flat against the earth. So you're pushing out from that pinky side edge of your foot. Bring your shoulders in line with your hips. And then as you exhale, bring your arms out to a T and gaze out over your left fingertips. Inhale, drop your right hand down, left fingertips circle up, maybe lift your gaze. Exhale, come back to that same warrior two. Inhale, bring your left fingertips forward. Exhale, left arm comes to the inside of that left leg. Right arm comes up to the sky. Pushing your left arm into that left leg, draw that right shoulder back. Maybe lift your gaze. And if this doesn't feel good in your shoulder, you can always bring your shoulder behind your back. Or you can always grab onto the chair again. Just some modifications for your practice. Bring your gaze back to neutral. Inhale. Exhale, bring those arms out to a T once again. Take a full breath in. As you exhale, bring that left forearm to your left thigh, right fingertips come up and overhead, bicep parallel with your ear. Pushing down equally into both feet. Inhale. Bring that right arm behind you, grab a hold of that chair, draw that right shoulder back. And maybe you drop your left ear towards your left shoulder. Inhale, bring your neck back to neutral. Bring your body upright, grab a hold of your chair. Show your legs back in. Okay, this time sitting with your legs at a 45-degree angle or a 90-degree angle, right knees pointing towards the center of your space. Bring your right arm to the inside of that right thigh. Left arm comes up to the sky. Gaze is forward. And if this doesn't feel good, go to the back of your chair. Drawing that left shoulder back, creating some space on the left side of your heart. Inhale, come back up to neutral. Bring both feet and knees to face forward. Are you ready for some standing postures? Me too. Okay. Go ahead, stand up. I'd like you to stand to the right side of your chair. Bringing your left hand down on the chair. Have your right foot so that the heel is in line with the back leg of the chair. Right hand is on your hip. Then you're going to step that left foot back at about a 45-degree angle. So I want you thinking about maybe your left toes pointing at about 10 o'clock on a clock. It's about 45 degrees. Bend into that front knee, so bend into that right knee, so you're stacking your right knee over your right ankle. You can stay here just like this. Or maybe inhale, your right fingertips rise. This feels good and your balance is steady. Maybe your left fingertips rise up as well. Coming into warrior one. Being careful not to allow those shoulders to come up to your ears. Exhale, bring your palms together and down to your heart. Straightening into that front leg, so straightening into that right leg. Inhale, lengthen your spine. And then exhale, you're going to hinge forward from your hips with a nice long spine. Palms can stay at your heart. Palms can come to your thigh. Maybe one hand comes to the chair. Palms can come to your shins. Or maybe your palms come all the way down to the earth. Keeping a nice long spine. Think about what your hip is doing here. So you might need to draw that right hip back and bring that left hip forward. You should feel a nice deep stretch through the back of that right leg. And inhale, bend into that front knee. Push down into both feet equally. Rise back up. Your palms to your heart. Are you ready for a challenge? Okay, we're going to come into warrior three. But we're going to come into warrior three with options. So bring your left hand to the back of the chair. Bring your right hand to your hip. Bend into that front knee. Come up onto your back toes and hinge from the hips. Find a focal point somewhere in front of you on the floor, about 3 feet in front of you. This is option 1. You can stay just like this. If you'd like to go deeper, option 2 is to lift that left leg up any amount. Maybe coming as far as to be parallel with the earth, but no further. If you'd like to go further, option 3, bring your right fingertips behind you. Want to go further yet? Option 4, maybe just one finger from your left hand holds onto that chair. If you'd still like to go further yet, option 5, release that left hand altogether. Just take a breath here. And then bring your left hand back down. Inhale, come back up. Bring that left foot with you and shake out your hips. How'd you do? Okay. Before going to the other side, let's do tree pose. So left hand is on the back of the chair. Right hand is on your hip. Put your weight down into your left foot. Come up onto your right toes. Find your focal point in front of you. So find something on the wall that's not moving to help focus your gaze. Then turn the heel of your right foot towards the ankle of your left. Pushing that knee open. Drawing that knee back. You can stay here. Or option 2, you bring the sole of that right foot up to the shin, or maybe the thigh of that left leg, not the knee, avoid the knee. Next option would be to grow your right branches. And if you're ready, maybe you grow your left branches. You can bring your palms together. Maybe you become a pine tree. Maybe spread your branches and become a mighty oak. Palms come back together. Turn that right knee forward, stretch into that right leg. Bring that right leg back down. Okay. Let's go to the other side. So standing to the left of your chair, right hand on the chair, left hand on your hip. Left foot, the heel of your left foot is in line with the back leg of your chair. Step your right leg back on a 45-degree angle. So this time, your right toes would be pointing at about 2 o'clock on the clock. Bend into that right knee, stacking that right knee over your right ankle. This is option 1. Option 2, left arm comes up to the sky. Option 3, right arm comes up to the sky. You'd really like to challenge your balance. Option 4, lift your gaze toward the wall and the ceiling meet. Take a breath here. As you exhale, bring your palms together, lower your hands to your heart. Inhale, straighten into that left leg. Draw your shoulder blades back, lift your heart. And then exhale, begin to hinge forward from the hips. Maybe you just come halfway down. Maybe your hands rest on your thigh. Maybe they rest on the shin. Maybe they rest on the chair. Or maybe they come all the way down to the earth. Keeping your spine nice and long. You may need to adjust your hips, so draw that left hip back, bring that right hip forward. You should feel a nice deep stretch through the back of that left leg. Then your next inhale, bend into that left knee, push down into both feet, rise on up. Okay, ready for that warrior three? Bring your right hand to the chair, bring your left hand to your hip. Bend into that left knee slightly, coming up onto those right toes. Find your focal point on the floor in front of you. Remember something that's not moving to help you focus your gaze. This is option one. Option two would be to lift that right foot behind you, coming no more than parallel to the earth. Option three, release your left fingertips behind you like an airplane wing. Option four, release all but one finger of your right hand from the chair. Option five, bring those right fingertips behind you like an airplane wing. And bring your right hand back to the chair. Inhale, come back up. Bring that right leg back down to the earth. Coming into tree pose now. Place your weight down into your right foot. Right hand is on the chair, left hand is on your hip. Coming up onto those left toes. Find that focal point in front of you. When you're ready, turn the sole of your left foot to the right ankle. Remember, you're drawing that left knee open. You can stay here, or maybe you bring that left foot to your right shin or right thigh, avoiding the knee. You don't want to blow your knee out. It's very important to protect your knee joint. Maybe you grow your left branches. Perhaps your right branches as well. You can become a pine tree. Maybe a mighty oak. Bring your hands back to center. Turn your left knee forward, straight into that left leg. Give your ankle a twist and set that foot back down. Shake it out. How would you do? Okay, let's come back down to our seats and let's cool down. Let's wind our practice down. Let's go ahead and step your feet wide. Heels pointing in, toes pointing out. Bring your hands to your knees. And just begin to do some body circles. And it doesn't matter which direction you start in. You can start going counterclockwise, or maybe you start by going clockwise. Your choice really doesn't matter. We're going to do both directions. Just making some full body circles, getting some last movements into the spine and into the hips. And then the next time you come forward, pause. I'm going to reverse that motion. Circling back. Moving a clockwise motion. And just take a few body circles here, making this movement as large or small as feels good in your body. Listen to your body above all else. And come back to a neutral position. Push down into your right palm, drop that right shoulder down, drop that left shoulder back as you turn towards the left. Inhale, come back to center, and go to the other side. Dropping that left shoulder down, drawing that right shoulder back. Inhale, come back to center. Heel toe your feet back together again. Take an inhale, lengthen your spine, and exhale, hinge forward and just fold forward over your thighs. Maybe you grasp your hands underneath them. Coming into a child's pose, gazes down towards the floor. Take a breath or two here. And maybe you decide to come into a twisting child.
by bringing your right hand to the outside of your left leg, bringing your left arm behind you, twisting open to the left. Inhale, come back to center. And if you chose twisting child, let's go to the other side. So bring your left hand to the outside of your right leg. Right hand comes to the back of your chair and twist open to the right. Exhale, come back to center. Inhale, slowly bring yourself back up to seated position. Scoot in your chair. Keeping a nice long spine. Inhale, circle your palms up and overhead. Turn your palms out. Exhale, clear your space. One more time. Inhale, circle your palms up and overhead. Exhale, bring your palms to your heart. I invite you to lower your gaze or close your eyes. And I'd like you to think of 5 things you are grateful for right now. Think of 4 things you like about yourself. Three things that bring you joy. Two things you're looking forward to. And one way you're going to positively impact the world this week. Thank you for practicing with me this evening. I hope your week is filled with peace, love, joy, and happiness, and blessings beyond anything you can possibly imagine. Thank you for practicing with me. Namaste.